probably a lot of you that of the app Whatnot. So I've been going into breaks there and trying to get some more collectibles for my UFC collectors. So if you don't know what Whatnot is where you can sell UFC cards singly or in a bundle, or you can play little games. And what I mean by a break, where someone will have, let's say, two boxes. Obviously, I've been opening the Club Stadium, so let's say someone's got a Club Stadium box, and then they'll have a list of fighters that could potentially come out, and obviously you bid on each fighter that potentially pop out. So yeah, I do have a few. There is going to be a few Man United ones in here as well, because obviously I've been bidding on Man United ones. So there is going to be a few Man United in here, and there's also a few freebies in there and little giveaways. I've actually got so many to go through. So just going to go through some of the fresh, but everyone well, and yeah, let's jump on into this. Let's just quick and just yeah, right, cool. Pull that away. I've been to right. That's a little more central. So we're on with the first one. Obviously, I can't really show my address, so should have really got. Again, there's a few really good ones in here, and there's a few I can't remember um bidding on getting into. Sometimes you can get like things like that, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, so, some sellers are really like packs of cards and things like that. So did I luck out here? I really really don't know if I've lucked out here, but so again, if you're new to like UFC pack opening, the biggest pack or biggest box you could potentially probably buy at this current moment in time is UFC Royalty, and that looks like a UFC Royalty card to me. I don't know if that is, but chat, that's I've entered a few Royalty boxes, but again, you know the likes of like the Tom Aspinalls, the Paddies, the Ilya Toporias, the Islam Makachevs, the big names of the sport. Obviously, they go for a lot of money, so you're gonna find it really really hard to try and get a spot in potentially getting one of them. And maybe it's not. Maybe this. Maybe it's royalty to me. This is royalty to me. This is a Frankie Edgar. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beauty. It looked like UFC royalty to me, but well, to me that's royalty. And obviously, I'm guessing out of a good gesture, he's given me some Club Stadium cards, which is very very nice of him. Ibn Sahabi again. He's fighting at the White House now. Marvin Vittori, sorry, Vinicius Oliveira on the rookie. Excuse me. And then we got Tracy Cortez. So again, I really, really thought I lucked out then in terms of UFC royalty. But Frank Edgar's there. I don't get the old address out, but yeah. Hopefully, I can refresh the chats in a minute coming up on my end. But if you are there, make yourself out and you there. If you are in the chats, let's hear you. Um, but right, we move on to the next one. Again, like I said, some of these are Manchester United, so oh, guys, come on now. Right, if you are new to obviously me over here at Ash ATF, and obviously if you do know me from the Against the Fence guys, you obviously know I love this man right here. He's my favorite. He's the guy that got me into the sport, got me into watching UFC. Listen, this guy is absolute G, and we have got a Frankie Edgar Legends card, and that is an on-card auto, and that is 96 of 150 for this. Now that is so nice. Octagon Legends, that he is. That is just beautiful. Look, it's already in there, sealed and everything. So big shout out to the guys over at Whatnot for obviously lucking me out with these two. Look at that. What a beautiful Frankie Edgar card that is. 5 for them, 15 hours. So buckle up. No, I'm just kidding. But like seriously, yeah, you can really luck out on whatnot. I'll tell you. Like I said, if you went to a break and let's say you like let's say if it's UFC royalty, which again 90% of their cards are numbered and auto, and some of them are even patches. You can luck out, even if it's like one of the fighters. And like for me, I've bidded on a Ratic spot, a Nadia Yanez spot. They go for £2. Like imagine putting £2 on a Yanez or a Ratic, and a Ratic of 1 to 5 or auto comes out. You've only paid £2 for the card, so that's where it comes in. That sort of really packaged. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let's see you in the chats. But UFC. Right. Again, here we go. I'm going to give this guy a shout out because he's left his logo in there. So, big shout out to J7 Skills. This guy's really, really good on whatnot. So, big shout out to you, my man, for sending me some of these. Let's really, really nicely packaged. Again, the guy, the good community. Oh, look at that. Good community over at whatnot. You can get involved. Massive, like, you know, just no football. Like, football's a massive, massive community. Like, football's everywhere. Like, mixed martial arts and in the UFC, it's a pretty smaller community. So we look after our own, if you know what I mean. Hey, can't remember what these are again. I literally love to put the camera over there of the amount of packages I've got. I really cannot remember what I've got. So, oh, okay. This is football cards. So we have got. So that's good in the sense of being a rookie. These look like MLS card there. We got El Chavari from Bayer Leverkusen. We've got Future Stars. Okay, can we hold on to these Future Stars ones? You never know what might come of them. Bonnie. That for Inter Milan is for Inter Milan. And then last but not least, I'm guessing. So as you can see, none of these are really like shiny or numbered or anything like that. So I'm guessing because again I put into a Man United break of potential getting Man United players, but again it's all football teams. So I've obviously gone for Man United, and no Man United players have come out. So in a goodwill gesture, they've given you some. Is giving me some cards. It's a risk you take as well. So let me tell you, it's the risk you take. So if I did do the Ratic and the Yanez on UFC terms, and I don't get a Yanez or a Ratic, the seller doesn't technically need to give me anything because obviously I put my money on hoping that that card comes out. So if that card doesn't come out, that's on me for risking it and putting my money on that. So for these sellers to give for these sellers to give you a goodwill gesture and giving you certain cards, and again for this guy give me some cards, fair play to him, man. Um, uh, J J7 now, but we move on to the next one. We could be here for hours. Hoping a certain card is. Hey, I do like the way some of these are packaged. They do take care of their cards, and they do. Some of them sleeve them, some of them don't. Is what it is. Get into. Ooh. Right, more football cards, more football cards. Right, this one ends. We've got Butts. But no, the legend that is Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, my man. Big shout out. Wow, that's really. Some of these cards are really nice as well, and these are not numbered or anything. Clement on France. Augustusson. Like, like UFC Augustus. But yes, football cards for you again. I don't know if I would ever transcend to football. I don't know. Who knows? Obviously, just I've really got the itch for opening UFC boxes and things like that at the moment. So I'm not saying no, but obviously the reason football cards are coming out here is just because of what I got from whatnot. So there's no point me just all of it. It's not. Let's get stuck in. Again, if you are in the chats, welcome in. I'm just opening some of my packages from what nice you see there. I've had a signed Frank Edgar card, which is 96 of 100. Yeah. So, okay, we've got more. You sure we done? You sure we done UFC here? Because this is the third lot of. Some of these are Man United, some of these are not. A lot of Man United breaks players. Phone's really zoomed in, but Yap Stam there. This one's sealed, so I don't know if it's going to be a big one or is it just that okay. I got a I when I did the break, I got Yap Stam. Potentially, obviously, Yap Stam potentially does have an auto and a auto and a numbered chance, and these are just through these. But I'll go through them. They're just I want to go through Tonali of Newcastle. Dembele's in there. Okay, Dembele's in there. Let's have a little look. So we've got Mackay, sorry, Ajax. Got Tonali of Newcastle, Usman Dembele on the team of the season. Okay, that one's quite a nice one. Okay, so you just never know when to hold on to certain cards. Oh, Daka, Gerard Martin. I don't know him, but again, you just never know. You just never know. Packaging. Again, we move on to the next one. Come on, and I'm hoping, ladies and gentlemen, there is a certain card in here as well as that Frankie. I didn't expect the Frankie to come out so early, but it has. So we move. But yeah, again, if you are in, welcome on in. I should be live on Twitch and Kick. Again, we're just broadening the horizons of the Ash ATF card game. Again, I've got some more boxes coming. So again, I've always said I'll be live once a week. This one's a little bit different because it's taking a little bit longer for the boxes that I have ordered to arrive. So I thought, why not open my whatnot packages? You know what I mean? Let's still go live, and you guys get to see more football stuff. I don't go for it. We gotta go. I keep the sleeve as well. We keep the sleeves. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Umar Stick, is that? Or is that Athletic Club? Dominic Solanke, you're going down in the morning. Investigated. Yarlo of Borussia Dortmund and so of Real Betis. Again, if you just join me, I'm not opening essentially at the moment. I've literally these are meant to be UFC. And I've literally opened so many football cards, it's unbelievable. The two that have come out at the moment are Frankie Edgar's. Again, not complaining with them two. Is this gonna be football cards or is it gonna we're back with more cards, lad. Oh. Oh. That just one. No, this guy. This is good because it's Man United, and I'm all for it because obviously, Garte. Okay, give me some more again. Is that Royos, Benfica, and Beckers, Ink? Again. Oh, what? The good one. You've got the legend that is Roy Keane, Matthias Delict, God, and Andy Cole. So again, fair play to the guy. I'm guessing I had one one football player. The guy's Cheetah Obi again. He's got some players Cunha, and then it's at Diego Leon. I'm not opening football cards. This is meant to be UFC, but I've forgotten how many breaks or how many freebies or how many should we say giveaways that you get and whatnot. I've entered. So as you can tell, I've entered a lot of football ones. Well as I have opened. I thought that was cracked, but it's a really nice card though. Pung Lee, midfielder for PSG. I don't know if it's numbered or anything. I don't know why it's got 9. I don't think it's numbered or anything. But Yeah, your sleeving's coming off, mate. You've done me dirty, or is that just a protective sleeve? Oh, it's a protect. Oh, look at see, what a numpty. Well, but guys a whatnot, man. I tell you, is it? Yeah, it's a really nice card though. Fair play to him for sleeving it and putting it in the protective casing. We move on. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't even need to buy anymore. Again, if you are in the chat, just going through my whatnot stuff that I purchased. Again, if you're what I'm on about, what is whatnot? It's just where you can sell and buy cards, collectibles, things like that. And as you know, I love Frankie Edgar, so I couldn't not get a Frankie Edgar. Hoping my other person that I purchased is in here. I have to do it down here because what I was gonna do was just scribble out the address, but I didn't even do that. So I'm gonna have to get the package out down here, and and then bring it up on screen. What have I done? Again, what I mean, you can tell I like this guy. Big shout out to J7 Skills. Again, yes, and I went get what I wanted. Bundle looks that way. Tielemans, Colgate, yeah, Emery. Don't see it again. I'm not. Here we go and grab a back. Yep, yep. It's going that way at the moment. It's going that way. Hey, same packaging I just had. Card numbered, but it's Pepe for Real Madrid. Yeah, this is not good. I'm a UFC guy, not a guy, but again, I sometimes forget what I open at that. I just sent me a card, Lenny Euro. See what I mean about how people not well, I shouldn't say stingy, should I? I shouldn't because it's what you pay into. But again, these guys have thousands of. I shouldn't say stingy, should I? Because I just admitted to a minute ago saying you get what you pay for, but courtesy. You know what? Let's just give him a couple of like this guy. I just got a Frankie card. It's a really nice one, by the way. Got a load of base cards. I mean, there's we're given some base cards. Why is this one waste of packaging? Well, here we go. We got some more. We got some UFC cards. It's one card and loads of base cards. Said I only brought. I remember buying this one. This is what I'm on about how people can be good. Uh, I wonder what card it is. It's another Frankie Edgar. It's another Frankie Edgar, and this one's on the optic. This one's really nice. I don't know if you can see the shine on it, but again, you can see my face. Woo. Um, again, another Frank. Let's slide them over. But this is what I'm on about. So I just paid for that, and I it wasn't a break or wasn't any. But I got as well from this guy that we got Chikava, and that is a numbered card as well. It's a rookie as well. And that is an 88 to 99. I don't know. 88 to 80 to 99. This card is thick. Card is thick. Wow. Okay. It's really nice. See what I mean about and then oh, shove that back in there. That can stay thick. It's not. Him. See what I mean about some people. I've just got a few left now, but I really, really am hoping that one of these has the card I'm thinking. I'm praying. I've still got so many more to come because these have got. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, how we're talking. How we. These are the very. I got these straight away. Sorry, I was talking away from the mic there. These are really, really nice. Okay, we'll open this one first. Get into it again. That right. We're from a break, but somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Anyway, we've got a Brandon Royval on Topps Chrome again. Look at the quality of that card as well, guys. Come on now, that is really, really nice. I don't know if there's cards with it. And then we've got a highlights. Look at this, by the way. I remember purchasing this. I wonder who it is, guys. It's Frankie Edgar versus Sean Shirk, and this is why I got this card as well, ladies and gentlemen. This was the fight that got me into this man, Frankie Edgar. This such a great card, and I can't believe that they do little posters of this. And look at that, Frankie Edgar, Sean Shirk, UFC 98. And even when I spoke to the wonderful man, I said to him about it, UFC 98, 2009. 2009. So how old this card is, that is getting stored somewhere. And hopefully we can try and keep the quality of that card, because I'm guessing this card is really, really old. So you can kind of see a little bit of wear and tear on it, but I'd love to get that card graded. But really, really nice card. Big shout out to the guy that sent this. I can't remember his name. But and then Henry Cejudo, again, another quality card. It says his finishes on the back. So 7 KOs, 1 submission, and 8 decisions. That's fair enough. Got another great card on there on the Topps Chrome. Still got more. So you can kind of see where I've been going with buying cards off whatnot. Again, this one's in the. Oh my goodness, this one's nice. Look at that. Frankie Edgar versus Maynard 3. The one where Frankie finished him in that third round to retain the UFC lightweight belt. What a card. That's UFC 138 as well, where we had Aldo versus Kenny Florian as the co-win event as well. Wow. Excuse me. I'm hoping when I turn this card over, we can actually see the card. Not the card, you know what I mean, the card of UFC 136. Oh, do we? It says where it is after 2. Yeah, after 2. Let's read this out, because obviously, if you know Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard, 2 and 3 were just amazing. After 2 exciting bouts, and still didn't establish Gray Maynard or Frankie Edgar as the more dominant fighter. The two lightweights meet for the third time in the main event of UFC 136 in October 8th, 2011. Again, sorry for the voice there, but yeah, what a card. Wow. As you can tell, the Frankie Edgar Mandem. Hoping, because that one package is left. This one's fairly new, so it's card I'm on about has got. Again, if you are in the chats, let's see you. If you collect football cards, if you collect UFC cards, let's see you. But yes. I like football as well. All England. We've got Phil Foden, Cristiano Ronaldo, oi, the GOAT. Freela. That's how you pronounce the name. I do apologise. Virgil Dyke. As well. Moore. Kiefer Moore. Got 3 like that. That was more. Like, please. Please. Please, 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 please. I brought this a while ago now. I'm getting a bit worried, getting a bit shaky. Come on now. Indeed, it is the card I was on about. Yes, yes. Right. Come on. It is a Joel Alvarez on is that the rookie card on Prism? What a card that is. Again, you can't really see the kind of shine on it because obviously the casing, but what a card that is. Oh, it's numbered as well. It's numbered. I didn't realise the Joel Alvarez is numbered. It's numbered 112 of 299. Again, not a low number, but I don't really care because I love Joel Alvarez. So obviously the main talking points from this, try and get obviously the UFC cards that I did. Obviously you know I got the Frankie Edgars, and the rest have kind of just been bundled in with the Frankies. Sticking to my hat there. Yeah, the tape's still on. I'll leave this one tape on it, but this Frankie was this Edgar numbered? Was it? Oh, this Frankie was numbered as well. Oh wow, okay. I can't remember if you can see it. I can't. It's that's 7. 7 of 39, Frankie Edgar. Oh, get in. That's made that so much better. A 7 of 39, Frankie Edgar. Now, come on now. Look at that. That is a beauty. Again, you can't really... The smudges on the casing does not do this card any justice. It's a great card on the optic. And it's a 7 of 39, Frankie Edgar. Wow, okay. Okay. And then this one here... Poster of Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard 3. It's where Frankie finished him in round 3. I remember. And then the poster of this was the fight that got me into watching Frankie the Answer Edgar. What a guy. What a legend. What a Hall of Famer. That was against Sean Shirk at UFC 98. What a great card. And as we know, we got another Frankie. I'm going to check the back of this to see if this one's numbered as well. This one isn't numbered. But we move. Another great card, though. Frankie Edgar. Wow. And then the big boy. The auto and numbered of Frankie the Answer Edgar. Again, it doesn't do it any justice, really, because obviously my camera is a little fudgy there. But again, Frankie Edgar, 96 of 150. We don't care. It's a great card. And then these are the ones that have been put in. Well, this one got put in just as an added extra. Didn't need to do it, but did. Henry Cejudo. And then we've got this one here of Brandon Royval. Did I check the back? Is it numbered? Don't see a number, but again, fair play for them to chuck that one in. Didn't need to. Nice card, Brandon Royval there. And then Victoria Jujacava, 88 of 99 there. Again, didn't need to chuck that in, but did. Did not need to chuck that in, but did. And then the man I support now, Mr. Joel Alvarez. I think I've got another Joel Alvarez coming. I think I do. I think I've got another Joel Alvarez coming. This one's not numbered, is it? Or is it? Oh, I did. Yeah, it was numbered. Yeah. Again, that's all of the whatnot left. Hey, I've got nothing left. But no. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I will be back next week with more boxes to open, and potentially what I might, if I can wait, because this. Let me tell you, this was hard to wait. I had so many packages, and I thought, oh, the box is going to be delayed. Let's just get the let's open the whatnot packages and just do that as a live. So again, if you kind of like what you see in terms of obviously opening different kind of things, obviously as you know, I do like football as well, but I'm riding that train of UFC cards at the moment. I will have some more boxes for you next week, and I will be live for that as well. Again, I'm new to all of this, so. Can kind of see like certain cards that come out. I don't know what kind of cards it is, but obviously I know the fighter. But yeah, so we'll move on. We've got bigger and better boxes coming next. Again, I'm not a millionaire, so I won't be able to buy the ridiculous amount of money like the £700. That was unintentional there. That was really unintentional. I do apologise. There's a £700 box of the UFC royalty where you're basically guaranteed a 1 of 5 and an auto in the box. Again, I can't go to that lengths getting that because that's just ridiculous for me. But again, I will move on to bigger and better boxes. They are coming next week, so we'll be live again next week. Again, if you're wondering why ATF is in my name, it's Against the Fence. So we Against the Fence is a YouTube channel where we go live for weekly watch-alongs, breakdown shows, get fighters on. I've actually spoke to Frankie Edgar. That's why you can see I've got so many Frankies here. Go and check. That's on the channel if you want to go and check that out. When I spoke to Frankie Edgar, that's on the channel. Against the Fence. Go and subscribe to us. We do weekly watch-alongs, like I mentioned. We are that UFC fan channel where we put you, the fans, first. Where we give you your opinions matter most. And obviously, we have got a fight night of Kevin Valios versus Josh Emmett. That is the main event at the weekend. So tune in for that. We'll be live. And if you want to, just double check the chats because you are in the chats. Welcome on it. And same welcome on. But I'm going. So I'll catch you in the next video. We'll be live next week for another box opening. But I will be live for the Against the Fence channel on YouTube on Saturday for the watch along, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully I can do some more whatnot openings as well, because it's a bit of a surprise. But yeah, peace.